Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
We're going to work.
Ready? Ready?
Mike, 93 is the mic. Let's get it together, defense.
Gun.
Check. Lucky.
Ready?
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Great. 8.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
Tighten up.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
20.
Shift.
Ready?
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21.
Watch that end. Tight end's right.
Here's Newton.
3 down.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a...
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Okay, ready.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
From the gun, here's Brissett. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
To the roll. West. We're going to need some therapy after this.
Sponge. No.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And he finds Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Drop deep.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Right
Give
there.
him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike to 59.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Here's Brissett. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Brian Burns in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Let's get this.
Here we go.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, they run with Michel, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
66, bullet high.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Brissett. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Daniels that time, and that'll make it 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
To throw is Brissett. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. Brissett. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
You don't want no problems.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Get him.
Now Michel. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And they will run it with Michel. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Yeah, baby.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
2nd and goal from the 1.
I'm here all day.
SOS.
Brissett now.
SOS.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. Third and goal. They'll try to run it in. Michel. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel, his third touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
There we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're second and a yard from the 34. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and one is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
20.
Hey, watch Sam.
From the gun, here's Newton. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Then the hook up here to Allen Robinson. 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Man, I got you.
Fuzz.
Mike's 5-4.
From the red zone now, Brissett.
Let's get off the field, D.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But when you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but nope.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, and a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Rotate. Hey, Bill, game up.
Brissett sets to throw it. He'll have a first down past the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gostkowski for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Gun. Look at it.
Here's Newton. Buying time to his left. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Set. Look at it. 8.
Know your job.
Tight right.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Newton to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gano the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Let's go, baby. Let's
So
go.
that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
They'll run with Michelle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Right there, 54 Mike.
On play action, Brissett under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Let's go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And Daniels has it, left side. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
8,
Mike,
go.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Express.
Ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch
From the end zone, Newton. Flush to his right. And he slides to avoid the hit. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
That's it.
93 is the mic.
Hey, we're
Green.
pretty quiet.
Newton on third down. And he's got his target. That's more. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Check, 93 is the mic. 93 is the mic.
On first down, it's Newton. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Right. tight. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Charlie.
Four down. Check. Four down.
Check now.
Hey, what are you?
Throwing again. Newton. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Eight. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Mike 54.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will do it for this 1st half. So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will this underway in quarter 3?
Let's go, baby. Down.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Watch 54.
Cut.
Haywood.
Mike, ready.
The 1st down throw for Brissett. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Burns racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Tight dog.
Kill.
Brissett. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage, Brissett. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now. And
touchdown, Carolina! Christian McCaffrey, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Here we go, G.
Here's Brissett. That's complete to Robinson. A big play there for New England. 46 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
54.
It's our field. It's our field.
Here's McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 64 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
What's the ball?
Big edge, big edge, big edge.
Throwing, Brissett. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Brissett now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. That's out to his running back, Michel. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. Brissett now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. And he'll get that to Michel, complete.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will close the gap down to 14. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
I'm coming after you.
On 1st down, Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Kill. Greg.
Now it's Newton. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, 4 down.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
I'm going to hit you
2 yards on the carry there.
day,
It'll be
baby.
2nd down. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Check the set. Right 88.
I got him.
Gun.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
From the 36, Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 36 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Come on, Sack.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Brissett. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Here we go. 60 yards.
Mike's 5'4".
61. Match box.
Brissett to throw on first. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Brissett sets to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
54. 54 Mike.
Hey, watch the lane.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. To throw, Brissett. Robinson's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Bravo.
Brissett again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Brian Burns in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Slam.
66. Bullet high. Yo. Let's go.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Brissett now. That one complete to Hill. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Hey, watch Sam. Watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
We're set to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots make some inroads here.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
That's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Ready? 780.
Mike 51.
Hey, come on, no, come
Great. 8.
Mike 51.
Off.
Mike 51.
You go night. Time to go night.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Come on, baby.
8.
See what you got.
Let's go.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina.
That's it,
Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready?
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Exit.
A 1st down throw for Brissett. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
That's a touchdown right there.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Here's Brissett, and they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack.
That's how we do
back at the 47-yard line.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
It's caught right side by Daniels. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Brissett on fourth down. Now this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. So the first play in the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 16 yards, a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Switch up.
Gun.
Newton's going to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Panthers, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for